Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. The glossy pages of the magazine lay open on the news desk, a vibrant splash of color against the sober backdrop of a working studio. Laura Spencer's voice, always brimming with a certain celebratory energy, took on a warmer, more personal tone. "This is a story that hits very close to home," she began, her gaze shifting towards her colleague. "Our own Robin Roberts is being featured in the new InStyle magazine." All eyes on the set of Good Morning America turned to Robin. The article, Laura explained, was a special feature for the show's 50th anniversary, naming Robin the Woman of Impact for November. It honored a legacy built over 2 decades, a testament to a career spent not just reporting stories, but living them. In the article, InStyle says that at the core, you are a storyteller, Laura continued, a statement that needed no agreement. It was a simple, undeniable truth. The piece, she revealed, took readers down a memory lane paved with personal inspiration. It recalled a young girl, no older than 12, watching her sister, Sally Ann, on television for the very first time. A soft, reminiscent smile touched Robin's lips as the segment turned to her. The bright studio lights seemed to soften, the air growing still. "I never saw anybody who looked like me on television doing the news," she said with a voice thick with a memory that had never lost its power. She actually was doing the weather, and she did such a phenomenal job for them that when I needed a job out of college, they were the only ones who would hire a woman to do sports on television. Then came the revelation, offered not as a complaint, but as a simple, stark fact from the foundation of her journey. "I earned $5.50 an hour." The number hung in the air for a single, silent beat. Then, a burst of motion and sound from the other end of the desk. Michael Strahan, his signature gap-toothed grin spreading wide across his face, practically vibrated with gleeful energy. "What you doing now? $5.50 an hour?" he exclaimed, his voice a booming, playful echo in the quiet moment. On the screen behind them, a photograph materialized. A younger Robin, her hair in playful pigtails, a world of ambition ahead of her. Michael gestured wildly towards it, his arms sweeping through the air. "A lot of that has changed. Pigtails, your pay scale, everything." His hand shot up dramatically toward the ceiling, a physical embodiment of a trajectory that had soared from that humble beginning to stratospheric heights. The studio erupted in laughter, George Stephanopoulos and Sam Champion shaking their heads in amused camaraderie. Robin simply smiled, a graceful, knowing expression that held the weight of every one of those years. The laughter was not unkind. It was a testament to the sheer, unbelievable scale of the journey. That single hourly figure, a relic from a small-town station, was the seed from which an empire had grown. The moment passed, the show barreling forward to the next segment, but the echo of that number remained. It was a ghost from a different life, a whisper from a time when a woman reporting on sports was a novelty, and a paycheck was a simple calculation of hours worked. That young woman with the pigtails had navigated a landscape with no map, her ambition her only compass. She had traded a small studio for the national stage, a weather report for interviews with presidents, and an hourly wage for a legacy. Her work had become synonymous with the program itself, a steady hand through breaking news and human interest features alike. Under her leadership, the show had collected Emmys and a People's Choice Award, but more importantly, it had earned trust. She had battled personal health crises in the public eye, her resilience becoming a source of strength for millions watching at home. She wasn't just a broadcaster. She was a companion in the morning, a trusted voice in a chaotic world. The laughter in the studio was for the delightful absurdity of the contrast, a celebration of a success so profound it felt almost fictional. But Robin's quiet smile held the real story. It wasn't about the staggering distance between then and now, but about the journey itself. The grit, the breaks, the sister who showed her it was possible. and a small-town station that took a chance on a woman who wanted to talk about sports. It was a story of impact, written not in a magazine, but in the quiet, triumphant arc of a life's work.